Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Now at 5:30, in just 12 hours, vehicles have hit 3 pedestrians in Lexington. Coming up, we'll tell you about their conditions.
Also on WKYT this morning, as temperatures drop, many people are scrambling to prepare for the incoming cold weather.
And a new division of a SWAT team has made some major arrests in Bardstown. These stories and breaking news as it happens on WKYT this morning.
Well, good morning. Welcome in. It's good to have you with us on WKYT. Lots of folks getting ready for this cold spell that's coming. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Pretty cold, and it's going to get colder.
Yeah.
It's just here. I mean, what can you do? It's that time of year.
For now, it's here.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris, tracking things in the First Alert Weather Center.
Yeah, and we're looking outside in the 30s this morning. Add a little breeze to it, and we're sitting there with the wind chills in the 20s. There's live sky camera. There's a shot. I-75 looks pretty good. Hey, don't forget, if you have any wet roadways around your area, especially down toward the southeast, that's where we've had the latest rain. But just don't forget, we've had accidents overnight, so keep that in mind as you're traveling this morning. Actually, 3 accidents sliding on the roadways and whatnot. Temperatures are in the 30s, like I said, but that wind chill is going to be really a game changer this morning because the kids will be walking out in the 30 temperature-wise, but wind chill's in the 20s, and by the afternoon, it's still chilly, around 40 degrees. Actually get a little bit of sunshine, but it looks like we get even colder from here on out, and I'll show you how low we go with those temperatures. Toward the weekend, it gets really cold. That comes up next.
Okay, we'll see you in just a bit. Thank you.
In the last 24 hours, 3 pedestrians in Lexington have been hit by vehicles.
The pedestrians were hit on Henry Clay Boulevard as well as North Broadway and Loudon Avenue. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel is live from UK Hospital, where those pedestrians were all taken for treatment. Whitney, good morning.
Good morning. Within the last 12 hours, police tell us that 3 people have been hit by cars in Lexington. The latest one happened around 5:30 yesterday when a car hit a woman on Henry Clay Boulevard. Police say she only had minor injuries. Then around 7, a vehicle hit a man on North Broadway near Loudon Avenue. Police tell us that man does have life-threatening injuries. Finally, the latest accident happened around 12:30 this morning. A truck hit a woman on West Loudon Avenue in front of the Rite Aid. She was taken here to UK Hospital, but police say she is expected to recover. Officers believe the 2 latest accidents were possibly caused by dim lighting and slick roads. Right now, we're working to find out an updated condition of the man who was taken here to the hospital. Again, we're told he does have serious injuries. Live at UK Hospital, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
New this morning, a Lexington woman is in jail after police say she tried to shoplift from a Walmart and then left her child inside. Police arrested 30-year-old Samantha Lyons. They say employees at the Walmart on Gray Lag Way caught Lyons shoplifting. When they approached her, they say she ran out of the store and left her 9-month-old child behind. She's been charged with shoplifting and abandonment of a minor.
Still a lot of questions this morning as police try to figure out who shot and killed a woman in Lee County. Investigators say 36-year-old Patricia Lutz was shot Monday night outside of her home on Highway 2016. Police are calling it a murder investigation. An autopsy revealed Lutz was shot once in her torso. Neighbors say Lutz was a friendly woman, and they can't believe what happened.
Me and her brother was going deer hunting when we heard about it and came back. It just shocked me.
At this point, police say they do not know who fired the shot or even where it came from.
As the temperatures begin to drop, many folks around the bluegrass will be affected by the cold weather.
And while some people may have had some chance to stock up on warm clothing, there are others who are just not as fortunate, can't even afford it. WKYT's Sean Moody is live now from the Community Inn in Lexington. Sean, good morning.
Well, if you head outside this morning, like Micah was telling you, you're going to be able to tell it feels a whole lot different out here than it did just 24 hours ago. And some organizations here in Lexington are still working to get ready for that cold weather. The Catholic Action Center's Community Inn here on Winchester Road is asking for donations. The director here says they just weren't expecting weather this cold just yet, and they're still getting things ready for the season. Now, this is just one of a few shelters in town where people can go inside to stay warm. The director says a place like this can be the difference between life and death for people who don't have a place to stay. It's way too cold in the winter to survive without some kind of help.
You just have to dress good, man. You can't be out here without some good clothes and stuff on. I got 4 layers on right now, hoodies and stuff, plus a big coat and stuff. And other than that, man, gloves. If you don't, man, you're going to get cold.
Now, the city is also taking action. Lexington's new Homelessness Prevention and Intervention Board will hold their very first meeting later this afternoon. Live in Lexington, Sean Moody, WKYT.
All right, Sean, thank you very much. Some challenges ahead. And slick roads may have been to blame for a woman crashing into a wall in Lexington this morning. The crash happened around 3 o'clock on Russell Cave Road near the Greenwich intersection. Police are telling us the woman was going too fast around a corner and slid off of the road and into a wall. The cobblestone wall divided two properties along the road. The woman was not hurt.
A website called NerdWallet has released a list of airports that canceled the most flights during the holidays. Newark Liberty International Airport topped the list. The airport cancels or delays nearly 29% of its flights in November and December. San Francisco International Airport, LaGuardia, and JFK in New York City and Chicago O'Hare round out the rest of the top 5. So keep that in mind when you plan to travel. A woman arrested wearing an interesting, shall we say, t-shirt will be in court today. 37-year-old Deborah Asher of Somerset was arrested and charged with drug trafficking and meth possession. And her mugshot, it has gone viral since she was arrested wearing a shirt that says, "I heart crystal meth." Asher will have her preliminary hearing today at 11 o'clock this morning.
All right, we're learning some new details this morning about the death of a University of Louisville cheerleader.
Danny Cogswell was found dead from a multi-drug overdose this summer. According to a Louisville station, the police department's final report says Cogswell was found in a football player's apartment. Detectives talked to Cogswell's sister, who said Cogswell had a drug problem for the past 2 years. Well, a new division of the Bardstown Police Department made its first major drug bust. Bardstown's new Flex team is a specialized unit that evolved from the SWAT team. The team's been training for months. They arrested 5 people on drug and weapons charges. Some of the officers on the new team say they are already getting support from the community.
It was an enjoyment to me to watch the neighbors kind of give us high fives and thumbs up, and a couple of them actually walked over and thanked us for finally getting him out of the area.
Police think if they tackle the drug culture, they'll eliminate a lot of spin-off crimes, which impact families across the country.
Lexington firefighters were on the scene of a house fire for several hours overnight. Started about 9:30 last night on Traveler Road off Parker's Mill Road. A woman inside the house at the time got out safely. Firefighters say that fire started on the outside of the house. They were able to keep it from spreading inside. The fire is now out this morning. Firefighters are not yet sure what caused the fire.
A man's been arrested after police say he fired a shot inside a home. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office charged 25-year-old Jordan Grider with wanton endangerment. Deputies say Grider got into an argument with his girlfriend's brother on Monday night. During the argument, they say Grider fired a shot in the other man's direction. No one was injured, but police say the shot went through 2 walls and ended up outside the home. They say Grider's girlfriend and her 3 children were inside that home at the time.
We're tracking a crime alert in Lexington. Police are looking for the man who robbed a check cashing business. That happened at Advance America Cash Advance on Southland Drive around noon yesterday. Lexington police say a man walked up to the clerk and implied he had a weapon and demanded money. He ran off after getting some cash. Police say the suspect is a white man, tall and skinny, who had a ball cap, a light-colored hoodie on at the time, and khaki Carhartt pants.
We're gathering some new details this morning about a raid at an eastern Kentucky business. State police served a search warrant at the Inez Pawn Shop in Martin County yesterday afternoon. Police say it was the result of an extensive investigation into illegal activity there. Police say they seized gambling money, machines, and some other items. The women's basketball game between Georgetown College and Midway was more meaningful than just a normal matchup because both teams played to show their support for Lauren Hill last night. Hill is a college basketball player in Ohio who was diagnosed with a rare and terminal form of brain cancer. Georgetown College junior Jessica Foster grew up around the same area as Hill and was touched by her story, which is why Foster dedicated last night's game to her. T-shirts with Hill's number on it were sold out and by halftime, and athletic officials say they raised $3,000 for Hill's family during the game.
I think it's just amazing how many people come out, and some people just gave money, you know, and so I just think it's really awesome how people just buy the T-shirt, even though it wasn't their size. They were like, okay, I'll take one. You know, they just want to show their support for this girl, and I just think it's awesome.
To honor Hill during Tuesday's game, Foster switched jerseys with a teammate to wear number 22, which is Hill's number. So very cool tribute there for her.
Yeah, a touching tribute.
Yeah.
Sure it is.